to production, they're not set up to leave the ring. So the production for this show gets so bad because they
Oh, I see
can't
what you're saying.
appropriately or like even adequately follow them. So it's just like trying to close up through the crowd. You know what I mean? Dude, no joke. I ended up like fast forwarding through part of it because I'm like, I don't know what's fucking
Yeah,
going
you
on.
can't see anything.
And so once they got back in the ring, I watched it from there. And Finn Juice, there's a point where all three of the guys on the Finn Juice side, Finley and Juice Robinson, have a chair, right? So if I'm holding a chair like this and I'm going to hit you over the head, imagine if I turn it sideways, okay? So now it's like it's like hot dog way or whatever. And then I just put it between your legs,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
And the dude's sitting in the corner, okay? So clearly this is going to go into his ball sack. Like
Right.
that's the whole point of this move.
Sure.
So, just to set the thing up, so they're, they did a bunch of they did a round of clotheslines, all three of them in the corner, and then they do these big cannonballs, including Brody King. They're killing this fucking guy, right? And then, it's not just this guy; it's Jonah. It's what the fuck was his name? Bronson Reed from WWE. So Jonah's just getting fucked up, and then they put that chair between his legs, and fucking Brody King has another chair, and he's on the other side of the ring, and he just kind of gets a bit of a running start, and he just, I mean, no holding back, dude. He smokes the leg of that chair right in his balls, and I started laughing because I've never seen anything like it. And dude, Jonah's nuts had to be toast, and like he started screaming, and I can't tell if he was selling or they actually just like killed all of his future children. But dude, that shit was funny. But I find hardcore matches largely boring. You and I have talked about this. Like AEW's put on some great ones. And of course, their ECW and GCW have some good ones. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're all bad. I just
We're
think it's
talking about a
really
gay
easy
one
to make.
later.
Yeah, I think it's super easy to make them boring, is what I'm getting at. Um, and this would have been a lot better if it was just a match. In storyline, I get that like so this is one that had a video package before, and you had like all of the like Finjuice kept trying to like get legit matches against the other team.
I hate that name, Finch.
Um,
I really don't like
yeah,
it.
I don't know if that's like what they're normally called, or if they just did it when they brought Brody King in. They've been a tag team for a long time. I just didn't know they were called Finjuice until they were announced. But anyways, Uh, but there was a video package before this, and apparently Finjuice has been trying to get a fair match, and the other team just keeps like getting away with shit. So they're like, "Fuck it, street fight." Like now we can all cheat without cheating. You know what I mean? Like we can all use foreign objects and shit and beat the fuck out of each other. I get that, but basically, Finley ends up hitting Jonah with the shillelagh 3 times. His father's shillelagh, the old family heirloom.
Hornswoggle run
And then
out.
he I know, right? And then he pins him, and Finjuice wins. So that was cool.
I hate that
This is
Fit Finley is associated with that like Hornswoggle thing and like that whole era. 'Cause he was a great
he
wrestler
was
for a long fucking time. Like
very
just
well.
a
I mean,
good wrestler. Like Steven, I
Reg
would put him up there with Regal. Like,
well, Regal does too. I mean, Regal has even mentioned on AEW when he's doing commentary and stuff. He's mentioned Finley.
dude's a
So
fucking amazing wrestler, but it's always
and
that
he's a
dumbass fucking plastic patty Irish Hornswoggle fucking thing.
he's a shoot badass too. I hear
Oh
Fit
yeah.
Finley can like kick your fucking ass. Yeah, I guess he was like a tough guy.
Hmm.
But the next match, dude, there's 3 more matches.